Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I am dropping in this awesome Pennywise bath bomb, which I can honestly say is one of the best bath bombs I've tried in a really long time. It was made by a small local company. I think I only paid like $4 for it. It was huge. It smelled amazing. I'm going to have all of their information linked below so you can check them out.
The bath water is so pink it's reflecting pink up into my face, so I'm not actually this pink. It's the bath water reflecting onto my face, making me super pink. Anyway, since today we are doing a Pennywise bath bomb, I decided that we would actually talk a little bit more about some mysteries within fiction rather than anything that was seen in real life, whether you believe it or not, with things like the Jersey Devil and Mothman. I also want to say that I know my makeup isn't completely off. I was actually at the dentist today. I just regained feeling in my mouth. I had some kind of painful dental work done, so I'm not feeling 110 today, which is why I thought today would be the perfect day to drop in this bath bomb. I've been saving it for a long time. It's been like a month. It smells amazing, and I'm so glad to be here relaxing and chit-chatting with you guys while I stare at the eyelash glue that is still stuck to my eye. We all know that it was written by Stephen King, but where did he find his inspiration from? It turns out he pulled a lot of his inspiration from an original fairy tale. The fairy tale is called The Three Billy Goats Gruff, and it's about three billy goats that outsmart a bridge troll. Stephen King said he got his idea from this Norwegian fairy tale, and the idea that a troll, instead of hiding under a bridge, could hide under the city like it hid under the city of Derry, Maine. So we've got it kind of being like the bridge troll, and the three billy goats are the losers club. And I feel like there was definitely a lot of like Lovecraftian inspiration there, as we see this character become so much bigger than just a creepy clown. So for those of you that know it as only a creepy clown, let's give you a little background on what it actually is. It is an evil cosmic entity, as the internet describes it, that shows up roughly every 27 to 30 years. We do see instances of him waking up kind of before he wakes up, such as when the storm hits Derry and he wakes up to take little Georgie. But roughly every 27 to 30 years, he has the ability to shapeshift, to manipulate thought, to turn into your darkest fears, and is not normally noticed by adults, but rather by children, and children is the one he preys on. He says that scaring the children will make their meat more tender, so he tries to make them as scared as possible before dragging them down into the sewers and eating them alive. If you read more into a couple of other novels by Stephen King, like The Dark Towers, they go into a little bit more detail on like what Pennywise is. Stephen King said he did choose the clown because he wanted to pick something that he found most children were scared of. So it appearing mostly as a clown was due to his perception that children are afraid of clowns more than anything else, which I think is probably kind of accurate. I remember being mortified of clowns as a child. So the idea is that Pennywise is this weird, almost Lovecraftian style monster from outer space that came in on an asteroid that landed in this area, preyed on the native people until the native people were able to harness it, and then rose once again to capture the modern people of Derry many, many years later. They go into a lot more details about that in it too, so I don't want to go too far into it and ruin it for you, but if you're here and listening to this, I feel like you at least know some of it, or I've already spoiled all of it for you already.
I smell amazing, I feel amazing, I 110% was not ready to get out. What were we talking about? Clowns. Now, I haven't read the books, so all of the information that I'm giving you about the books is just from what I've read about the books on the internet. And apparently in the books there are some things that are a little bit different. For one, its real name is supposed to be Bob, or that's the name that he presents to them. The other thing that was a little off in the book that kind of freaked me out was they said there was like some sexual stuff with the kids before they like came back to the surface, that they all the boys in the group had some sexual experience with a singular female within the group, and I just feel like that's really weird and extremely unnecessary to be putting really young children in those kinds of weird situations. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't judge before I read it, but I personally have a really big problem with the way media likes to consistently throw kids into sexual situations, and both movie adaptations, including the original TV adaptation in the 90s and the recent one in 2017, they decided to leave that out, and I think that's a really good choice. I don't think that there's any need to subject audiences to that, or children actors. So if this interested you and you want to see more of this kind of content where I talk about kind of fictional characters and the things behind them and what they've got going on, feel free to leave a comment below. I know Stephen King also has a lot of awesome books that are based off of personal experience as well. If you have a story you want me to cover, go ahead and post that down below. If you have spa products you want me to go ahead and review, post that down below. I enjoyed this bath bomb from this small company so much. I smell amazing. My skin feels so soft. The fizz on the product was beautiful. I love checking out and supporting small businesses and trying to give them a little shout out when I find things that I really love, so feel free to post that below. If you have suggestions, I will also have the link to buy these bath bombs, and the company that they were made from will be posted below. Questions and comments are welcome. I want you guys to tell me what you want to see. What are some mysteries that you want to see? Are they fictional? Are they murder mysteries? Are they, you know, monsters? Like what do you want to hear about? Tell me below. And don't forget to like and subscribe so that like you can keep seeing these, because if you guys continue to like them, I'm gonna continue to put them out, and you wouldn't want to miss out on that, would you? Would you?